And racing, Peter Malik went up with a little bit of early speed going the way here of Wild Falcon as they drive past the first time. Round the outside though goes Rocky Boy. Puts a length or two there on now. Level down Trackside in every stride, followed by Big Time Flow further back in transit there too. A Dark Ghana. They're well spread out. Wild Falcon is followed back there now by Litchfield Lady and out towards the tail. Bella Forza and tailed off last Peter Malik. Off the top they come and driving away in front there now is your favourite. Level down has started to kick right away. Trying to kick back there is Rocky Boy, but level down in nicely from Rocky Boy. Getting up late there was Dark Ghana, followed back there by Bella Forza. That's been followed back by Big Time Flow further back to Litchfield Lady, Wild Falcon. Peter Malik after the slow beginning tails them in. You've got it right the first in level down. Racing gets away slowly. Winfield Winter, early speed air. He's a Carlos Pure Theatre shows up. Winfield Winter rails there now, followed back there now by Ditch. The outside of runners is Dipsy Lala. Then we go there further back to English Honey, dropping towards the tail of the field. There is Ditch and a Chevy Impala. Up they come. Rail there now for He's a Carlos. Winfield Winter drives. He's a Carlos. Winfield Winter. Then we go Dipsy Lala, English Honey, Pure Theatre. Gap in the field there to Flirt Academy. And they're followed towards the tail of the field, Chevy Impala. And Ditched will be your last one home. And racing, walking there was Jetson Storm, bit of early speed, middle of the pack there was Marlene's Terror. The outside of the field puts 2 or 3 on them, followed there by What's Up Watto. One went down, What's Up Watto, and took out there a Foxiana, I think it was. Off the top they come, Marlene's Terror, Jetson Storm, gap in the field. There we go to Calm Nushka and Renroy on a rough affair. Up they come, diving rail. Jetson Storm will just grab Marlene's Terror. Then we go back there to Calm Nushka. They're followed further back there by Renroy. Further back would have been My Beauty, Cool Time, Tumblers, What's Up Watto, Foxiana. Gee, it was rough. And racing gets out A-OK. Moore Park Miss showing a bit of leg with that as Fortis Flyer and Crazy A Go-Go to the bend they go and Little Miss finds the lead. Moore Park Miss, Fortis Flyer, the outside there we go to Ginger Jam. That's followed back there by Fancy Tip. Inside of Fancy Tip is You're Lucky. They followed a length or 2 back there by Uncle Romilly, dropping to the tail, Boss Appeal and Crazy A Go-Go across the top. She comes, a replica of Sunday. She's opened them up 6 or 8. Moore Park Miss chasing in vain is Fancy Tip. Moore Park Miss in, Fancy Tip second. Then we go to Ginger Jam, nice followed back there by Fortis Flyer and a photo there with You're Lucky. That's been followed a length or 2 back there by Uncle Romley. Tail of the field was Boss Appeal and Crazy A Go-Go. You'll run last. And racing, getting away slowly. There was Utah Bolt, bit of early speed. The inside there we go to Fancy My Luck, Aqua Wolf for the play, trying to get round the outsiders. So hashtag Josh, it's inside there is Zipping Will Run, Kayla Run. Followed down in the paint there by Utah Bolt, Addicted. And last of all there would be Lafayette. Up they come, driving the inside. Fancy My Luck, Aqua Wolf. Fancy My Luck, Aqua Wolf. Then we go the way of Zipping Will, hashtag Josh, and a hell of a pile. Addicted's there, Lafayette is there, and they're followed towards the tail of the field here on crossing around the outside. Hashtag Josh, and the Taylor hitting it was Run Kayla Run. And racing, where's Carlos? Nice here along with Charlie's Funds. Go straight to the lead. Track them behind. There is where's Carlos. The inside there is Charming there. They've got away from this field further back there too. Rock and Roll, that's followed a length back there by a Pink Bouquet. A long way back on the corner there would have been this time Pedro, but up they come down the outside. It grabs it, I think, because where's Carlos will just grab Charlie's Funds. We've got a line up, but we've got Rock and Rob was there, Pink Bouquet was there, and Charming Nev was out wide. Followed further back in transit here towards the tail of the field there would have been this time Pedro. Never spotted Call Me Blue on the call. That's finished towards the tail of the field there with the Taylor Hart. Racing. Getting away nicely here. The inside was Predator Drone out wide of the track. There we go to Little Dreams inside of runners. There would have been Eternal Magic, Jelly Gem. That's followed round the outside. Trying to make up ground. Corbett Ignite tucked up between that. There is a Ruser dropping towards the tail of the field. There now is a Cocky Appeal and Junior Watt. But up they come. Oh, getting the prize all the way. Predator Drone. Then we go the way Cocky Appeal out wider. There we would have had Little Dreams, Jelly Gem. Followed back there now by Corbett Ignite. Eternal Magic. A Ruser was back towards the tail of the field there on crossing with there was the other one back there, Junior Watt. And racing, Don Draper last, early rush here. We've got Cosmic Wara, Who You was up for the play, whipping round the outside of runners. There we go to Godia, tucked in behind them is Don Draper. Cops a bit of a check, as I mentioned him. Off the track a little bit as Let's Go Letty down to the inside, South Bay Dream. They're followed back there now by Temperate King, Corborn Alpha. Off the top they come and streaking away. In front is Godia, trying hard in behind Cosmic Wara. Don Draper further back in transit there to Who You, followed there by Let's Go Letty, but on the corner Godia. Don Draper might have the last look the rail. Godia drops him from Don Draper, huge. Then we go to Temperate King, Who You. That's been followed back there now by Cosmic Wara. Followed further back still here by South Bay Dream. And towards the tail of the field there on crossing would have been Corborn Alpha. And the other one back there was Let's Go Letty in that pack. Off, a good early line, bit of speed. Where's it going to come from? Squeezing up there. The 8 got right across JC Hurt to lead. JC Hurt puts a little hole in them early, followed back there by Who Dat Boy in a rough affair from the top turn. Then we go back there now to Carrots Prince. That's followed down on the inside there by Threat. Little gap in the field there to Jetson Blaze, Jetson Quaker, and dropping out the back there, Cold Turkey and Blue Bloomers. Off the top they come, and JC Hurt doing it nice. Who Dat Boy starts to run, and behind that there we go to Carrots Prince. Followed a gap in the field then out of Jetson Quaker on the corner still there. JC Hurt, it'll hold all the way. JC Hurt will get home here from Carrots Prince, Who Dat Boy. Then we go back there now too. A Jetson Quaker followed back there by Blue Bloomers. Now followed towards the tail of the field, Cold Turkey, Jetson Blaze and Threat. And racing, getting away nicely up wide. There was Little Rascal showing a bit of early speed too. There is Harvey Nichols. That's followed round the outside there now by a Blue Cosmic. Tucked in behind runners. There we go to Karuba Queen. Karuba Queen followed back in transit here by Josh Hart. Further back there was Section. Up they come in middle of the pack here. Big Harvey Nichols has got to the lead. Harvey Nichols, Rasser. Then we go the way here of Little Rascal. Josh Harp was finishing strong. That's in a photo. It's been followed further back here now as they cross the line. Section was back there. Further back there would have been Secret Star. And towards the tail of the field there, Blue Cosmic, if he didn't mention it, might have come round the outside there towards the tail. But 5 will get home here. Racing. Good early line showing a bit of speed out wide here. Lady Shamby, it's going to be a charge into the first bear, but she ducks to the rail. Lady Shamby finds the lead here now from Taylor Rose, a length back there. Now we go to Fancy Amigo. Good return. The outside is Shirelle, a little gap there to Kiss and Run. That's followed there by Zipping Auric, plenty to do. And last of all, there is Russian Doll. Off the top they come. Lady Shamby getting away from them too. Taylor Rose trying hard. In fact, she's getting away in front. Gap in the field there to third posse. There is Fancy Amigo, but little Lady Shamby in nicely. Taylor Rose tracks second all the way, third across, so we'll go the inside. Fancy Amigo, Shirella followed back there now by Zipping Auric. That's been followed back towards the tail of the field. Kiss and Run, Russian Doll, and good return back there as well. And racing, Maramarua Jack Fair, early speed going the way here. Hat Trick Chaos up there too is Scenerita Chang, and round the outside of runners there goes Maramarua Jack. He looks for the lead too, along there with the Cougar Alert. Back in about fifth posse there now, and a rough affair is Medicinal. They're followed further back in transit here now by Scenerita Chang. Up they come, and all he wants to do is fight Maramarua Jack. Getting the prize was Versatile Richie, Maramarua Jack. Back there we go to Cougar Alert, Medicinal. They're followed further back in transit here now towards the tail of the field was Scenery to Chang. Back there to Run Mischief Run and Hat Trick Chaos.